Many people notice that they feel better when they leave their house, but worse when they return, and they do not always understand why. In some cases, the problem is not stress or fatigue. The problem may be the building itself. There is a condition often referred to as sick building syndrome. This term is used when people experience symptoms that appear to be related to time spent inside a home or building. These symptoms may include headaches, tiredness, sinus irritation, coughing, difficulty concentrating, or breathing discomfort. Sick building conditions often develop slowly and may not be obvious at first. Modern homes are built to be more energy efficient than older homes. While this helps reduce heating and cooling costs, it also means that air does not move through the house as easily as it once did. When air cannot circulate properly, moisture, dust, and chemical vapors can build up inside the home. Over time, this can affect indoor air quality and create conditions that may irritate the lungs, eyes, and skin. One of the most common causes of unhealthy indoor environments is excess moisture. Moisture can come from leaks, high humidity, poor drainage around the house, or everyday activities such as cooking, showering, and laundry. When moisture stays trapped inside walls, ceilings, or floors, it can allow mold and bacteria to grow. Mold does not always appear as large, dark spots. Sometimes it grows inside walls, under flooring, or in crawl spaces where it cannot be seen easily. Even small amounts of mold can produce particles that affect sensitive individuals. Poor ventilation is another major factor. Bathrooms, kitchens, and laundry areas produce a large amount of humidity. If the moisture is not removed, it stays inside the home and increases the chance of mold, odors, and air quality problems. Some building materials can also release chemicals into the air, especially in newer homes or after renovations. Paint, flooring, adhesives, and pressed wood products may release vapors that affect indoor air quality. In tightly sealed homes, these vapors can remain inside for long periods of time. There are warning signs that may indicate an unhealthy indoor environment. These include musty odors, frequent condensation on windows, damp areas that never seem to dry, peeling paint, or repeated allergy symptoms when inside the house. Humidity inside a home should usually stay between about 40 and 50%. A simple humidity meter can help measure this. If humidity stays too high, mold growth becomes much more likely. Small areas of mold can sometimes be cleaned safely if the moisture source is corrected and proper protection is used. Gloves, eye protection, and a proper mask should always be worn when cleaning mold. Larger areas, strong odors, or repeated moisture problems should be evaluated by professionals. Hidden mold inside walls, heating systems, or crawl spaces often requires specialized equipment to remove safely. The most important step in preventing sick building conditions is controlling moisture. Leaks should be repaired quickly, ventilation should be working properly, and humidity should be kept under control. A healthy home depends on good airflow, dry building materials, and proper maintenance. Understanding these factors can help prevent long-term damage and protect the health of everyone living in the house. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.